Good day, friends. This is Nicholas M. Krohn. Now, for most of these videos, I try to make them comedic and a little bit silly, and I like to make people laugh. But today, for this particular book, I think it would be better to be more on the serious side. Because, as Larry the Cucumber once said, there's a time to be silly, there's a time to be serious. But all joking aside, there is a legitimate reason. I think that there should be more, not somber by any means, but not regarded as frivolous. I have recently published a book. I do believe it is the most important book that I have published so far, and that would be Baptist Apologetics, Volume 1. For those of you who don't know, I am an independent, Bible-believing Baptist Christian, and part of the reason I do what I do with my books, I write because I believe it is God's calling on my life to not only bring entertainment to readers, such as with the Heroes and Thieves series, even Schofield series is a form of entertainment, but to also put forth godly truths and morals within them, to be able to use it as a form of witnessing. Because, if we're going to be honest, any religion out there, any faith, has a form of salvation that they want people to join for that reason. At least that's what they should. Not to get accolades, not to get to pride of being able to say, well, I brought this person into my faith. No, it's a form of salvation. Because in mine, I believe that everyone is a sinner in need of salvation, and that Jesus has provided that salvation. Now, this book does not necessarily touch on just that. This book touches on a whole slew of topics, as it says, becoming well-versed on what the Bible says regarding controversial issues. And there are many controversial issues today, and the Bible has many things to say about all of those. And that is what I touch on in this book. I wrote this book to provide aid and help to those who want to know what God says regarding situations such as abortion, perhaps. Maybe gambling or evolution. There's a lot of people out there that believe in evolution, and God has something to say about that as well. There are big topics such as music, salvation, of course, and even God himself. There's a chapter titled The Triune God. And I'm excited to finally get this book out. I've been working on this book for 6 years. My professor at Heartland Baptist Bible College, he was a part of the Apologetics class. His name is Pastor John Waterloo. He is the one that started me on the path to writing this book and writing this series, because it's volume 1, because I can't fit everything in that volume. There's going to be a volume 2 and maybe even a volume 3. We'll see about that one. But he started me on this path, and he's helped me along the way, as well as many others. I sent this book out. One of the reasons it took so long to get this book published is because I wanted to make sure it was right on the money. And so I sent this book out to various pastors and godly individuals throughout the country, and I wanted to make sure that they gave their approval, that there wasn't anything that I just put in there that could be taken wrong, and that it was said in the right manner, in the right tone. But now that it's here, now that it's published, I want it to be able to go out to those who are looking for something like this, who are wanting more information, who are wanting a walkthrough of certain topics in the Bible. Now, this is not to replace the Bible by any means. This is supposed to be a guide to the Bible. It's supposed to point you to the Bible, where to look in the Bible. It's supposed to be read, honestly, with the Bible. But I do hope that this gets out to a lot of individuals who are maybe looking for that, or maybe some who aren't, and who just who are needing a little bit more something, who are needing that first step into coming to know God. And today, this copy that I have here is my Ingram Spark copy. I published this not just through Kindle Direct Publishing, but also through Kindle Spark, and I love this copy. It's got just, the quality is so much better, honestly. And no offense to Amazon. Amazon does a great job. It's just that Ingram Spark puts more into their quality. Now, I will say that Kindle is so much easier to go through and cheaper. But if you want a good paperback, because one of the things that really bothers me about paperbacks is that when you get it, the cover closes, but then it has that kind of thing where it does this after you use it for a little bit. And so far, this book is it's got a little bit of it, but that's pretty darn good of just staying closed instead of having that weird bent back type thing. So yeah, they've got good quality books. So I'm probably going to try and do a few more books through Ingram Spark. But again, complicated to go through and a little bit pricier. So the majority of my books will still be through Kindle Direct Publishing. I hope that, really just my hope is that this book does well, not because I want a lot of money, or I want to be recognized as this great self-published author, but more so that it can go out and honor God. I would not be able to make this book. I would not have been able to get to where I am with this book had not God helped me. The honor goes to God for this. All the knowledge that I compiled into this book, the glory goes to God for it. The glory goes to Jesus Christ. And I want to really thank Him that I was able to do this, and I hope that it will help someone somewhere. That someone will be able to be impacted for good because of this book. For more information, as always, please check out my website at Krohn'Stories.storyad.com, or, send a message to me directly. Until next time, honor God, make good choices, and tell someone that you care about them today. Toodles.